action steps for the new year.
Absolutely. We're gonna be giving you lots of great ideas on how to make that actionable 1-year plan.
Yeah. And I'm BJ Flagg.
And I'm Rich G. And this is episode 222. 1-year plans are better than 5-year plans. Goals for 2022.
There's a whole bunch of people who just let out a sigh of relief.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Episode 222 for 2022.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember that show, Room 222?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Karen
my God.
Valentine, Mike.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I guess.
Oh my God. That really dates us. Oh my God. That was like hot stuff. Like, oh, wow, this is cool.
Definitely. And back in those days, people did have 5-year plans.
Yes.
And totally believed in them.
I still remember in corporate, we were building a 5-year plan. Remember projections, quotas, large binders, 8-hour offsites and stinky hotel ballrooms.
Oh my gosh, things are going so much faster now. I can't even imagine sitting there and doing that.
Absolutely. Just think if in 2016, you put together a 5-year plan.
Yeah.
It would have. I don't even think it would be like, who wrote this thing now?
I know. Did you include the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everything else that's going on. So today we're talking about how to make a 1-year action plan better than 5-year business plans. They really are.
For sure. Dive right in.
So our first action is we want you to keep it simple. Keep it to 1 page, okay? 1 page. What areas are important to your business? Where do you want to see your revenue to be? Where the profits are going to be?
What areas do you want to grow? What do you want to keep the same? And more importantly, what do you want to reduce? Yeah. These are all important things to have on that sheet.
What will your marketing look like? How are you going to communicate to prospects, clients, vendors? Where do you want to grow internally with your staff, your systems, your hardware, your software?
And, and what are the threats that you need to keep in mind? There's a lot, but, think about your competition. Think of what COVID's doing to us. What type of threats do you need to really have a good focus on?
Okay, so what's our second action, BJ?
Keep it close and keep it actionable. So this is not the 5-year plan, the binder that goes on the shelf and you never use. This is a sheet that resides on your computer, on your desk, and on your mind. Do not go a day without looking at it.
Yeah, when you're making your priority list for the weekday, glance back. How is this advancing my goals? Which goal in particular am I going to work on this week or tackle?
We have our day planners, and in the day planner, you have your priority list and it has your actionable goals right there. So you can't get away from them.
And also get ready to rewrite and update it anytime. The more flexible, the better.
So absolutely.
Our third action is to get buy-in and don't get distracted from it. You now need to sell it to yourself. Is this doable? Once you write it, this could be a wish list, but it's not actionable. So make sure it's also doable. Apply dates, apply times, owners to each item. So
and then present it to your team. Do that then present it to the team and then get their input and their feedback. So a little bit different than a lot of people will be saying, this is something where you want to be the boss. You want to be the leader.
And also get their buy-in and get their commitment to do this. And that's putting names and dates and owners to each item. Also, refer to it monthly and integrate it into your weekly plans with your team. Keep pointing back to the sheet. We said we'd get this done. Tom, how are we doing on this?
Right. And I think you got to be honest with yourself. You're going to get distracted.
Yeah.
But keep referring to it and integrating it in every week. You're going to be thrilled.
Yeah. You can modify it based on new information, changes, business impacts, But at the end of the day, if you just keep implementing it every week, you're going to see a tremendous amount of stuff that gets done very quickly. What's our fourth item?
Have a 5-year vision. Yes, folks, vision. Remember that? Whenever I think about this, I say to myself, we want you to definitely look ahead and have a vision of your direction based on where you are right now. That's the most important thing. Think of the 5-year as an untouchable yet slightly seeable future. This way you can resist the urge to break it down and, put it into these unfathomable little tiny parts. If you do this, you're going to have a better chance at reaching your vision.
Yeah. And keep it short. This could be on the back of the 1-year plan sheet. And also make it data rich. I want my company to be $5 million 3 service.
Very, very kind of just specific. And that'll help you as you, pair it up. Hold it up to your present goal sheet. Hold the vision and say to yourself, okay, I'm making sure that the direction that, I see in the present goals makes sense. You might have to make some minor adjustments, knowing that you'll always be able to make changes throughout the year.
And relax. You could pivot. If there's one thing that the pandemic has shown us, we can pivot easily.
I know.
Pivot.
We are experts at that. There's a great book. I want you to kind of dive deeper into this topic. It's called The One-Page Business Plan, written by Jim Horan. Great guy. The nice thing is he writes specifically. He has a couple of these books, one for professional services, financial, and nonprofits.
And first, I'm a true believer in the One-Page Business Plan, as you could tell.
Yes.
If this is your first copy of any book of the series, hands down, it's genuinely worth the investment.
Yeah. And I think overall, I would say that this is like a 5-star book. I love it.
Yeah.
Because
it's a thin book. It's a thin book of only about 102 pages. And they provide download instructions for attachment sheets that you fill out and stuff. So it's a great book that gets you focused on your 1-page business plan. Absolutely.
And in the spirit of keeping it short, that's it. I'd love to tell you about our first premium sponsor, Rich G, high performing coach. People are thinking about next year and are actively calling Rich for their coaching, for his coaching to help them build and launch their 1-page business plans for 2022. If you're worried about growing your business next year, Rich G is your prescription. Put Rich G on speed dial to take advantage of all the insight and techniques that he has to offer. Go to richg.com to chat with Rich today.
And our other sponsor is BJ Flagg. You have a chance to craft your best year. New Renew is here to brainstorm with you and create the strongest marketing plan full of actionable steps to carry you forward in 2022. You need to call BJ Flagg and her team at New Renew Brand Marketing today. As a full-service brand marketing firm, New Renew can consult on all aspects of marketing, social media, websites, and advertising. Reach out today. That's NURENU.com.
Thank you to our producer and king of creative, Richard Scalzo, who we are so grateful for, bringing you the best small business podcast every Tuesday.
Have an unbelievable week and catch you later.